I'm back. Oh, jeez. So good to be home. My little 3-day trip turned into like 2.5 weeks. Woo, man. Like I said, not that I don't love my parents. It's good to be home. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was some bad weather, man, for like weeks straight. Well, the bad weather, I guess, was only 3 or 4 days straight, but geez, the digging out, everything raining then turning to ice. I'm not even joking, guys. There was cars frozen up past their fucking headlights. Just frozen solid in the middle of the road because they tried to go through the flood and stalled and then had to leave their shit there and then flash freeze overnight. You know, goes from fucking 3 or 4 degrees to -10 in a half hour type deal. Shit just froze. Boom! It was like a frozen ghost town. And anyway, I got home. There was a break in the weather, and they got shit all cleaned up for the most part. So I got home. Good thing. Glad to be home. I want to show you something I got for Christmas. Not a cologne or anything. I just thought it was neat. Little Kylo Ren action figure. I just thought it was neat because it's the first Star Wars figure I can remember getting in. Fuck. Well, I had to be 5 or 6. So 33, 34 years. It's the first Star Wars figure I got. I used to get a lot of these for Christmas. Well, not Kylo Ren, we wasn't around, but I used to get a lot of Star Wars figures. I really did. So that was just something neat. Thought I'd show you. Talk about one I picked up when I was home at Marshall's. There. It was regular $29. So it wasn't even that much regularly. They had it when I first went in for $20. I waited a couple days and it was down to 10. Waited a couple more days, it was down to 7, so I picked it up. $7. I couldn't find much about it. Looking online, I give you what I did find, and that's what I smell, and that'll pretty much be it, because I just wanted to get a video done in my room. So, I feel so good to be back. My setup back. Anyway, this is Twisted Soul for Men. Made in London, apparently. Probably not. It says Twisted Soul London, but it's probably like made in China. No, I was wrong. UK? Well, interesting. The Twisted Soul this is a little write-up I found. Twisted Soul is a lifestyle brand founded in 2001. It's a subsidiary. Its parent company is Corsair Toiletries. They make a lot of licensed products. You'll go into like, I don't know, here it's Spencer's. I'm assuming in the States it's Spencer's, but probably other places too. And a lot of their stuff like their DC, Superman, Batman, Aquaman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman colognes and perfumes, and Iron Man and Captain America and Spider-Man colognes and perfumes, and a lot of that, not all of it, but a good chunk of that is made by these guys. So they make their own stuff too, of course, but a lot of licensed products from them, from what I could tell. Again, it's all I could find. I couldn't find much, so if you know more, let me know. Again, another thing, I don't think this is a clone or anything. I don't know. Doesn't smell really like anything I know of, but then I don't know every cologne in the world. For the love of God, who does? So they really don't give you, I couldn't find any notes. I found 3 basic accords. They say fresh citrus, spices, smooth leather. Anyway, that's the box. It's a nice box. Really like this bottle. I don't, it's a really nice bottle. It's just a rectangle bottle. Twisted Soul, a little like a stamp there, I guess, and the name. Eau de Toilette concentration. It's got a batch code and everything. Yeah. The glass is the radiant, goes from basically a clear to a gray, all the way up to a dark brown to a black kind of vibe going on. Similar to like the Fahrenheit bottle or Sauvage bottle, a couple other bottles. We've seen it before, but it's just really nice. Nice bottle. Cap goes on pretty good. Twisted Soul logo there. Bad spray, it's okay spray. Short and wide, but it doesn't really give a lot of juice, so you might want to add an extra spray or two if you're going to wear it. It smells similar to, I don't want to say a certain cologne, but has a very similar vibe to it, to a lot of leather citrus colognes, spicy leather citrus colognes. Not overly spicy. Definitely has a touch of sweetness to it. The citrus I get off the top is definitely a sweet citrus. It's still pungent, you know what I mean? It's probably like a sweet orange or... I get a little, I guess the spices. I'm going to give that a minute and come back, let it hit that mid. Okay guys, it's been about a half hour, believe it or not. Not quite, about 20 minutes. The top, the sweet citrus is kind of blown away. Still got some sweetness to it. Saying there's tonka in there. Maybe even vanilla because it's a little sweet. Tonka and or vanilla. Definitely in there. Don't pick up much for spices. A little cardamom maybe. And a little pepper. That's all I'm picking up for spices. And I'm just trying to guess, guys, to really... Whatever there, it is a well blended cologne, I'll give it that, because normally I can pick up on a lot of notes, but this one I'm having a little bit of trouble with. You can definitely smell the leather, the smooth leather. I'm getting a cedar almost, a cedar and leather vibe starting to come in. Even a bit of musk, maybe. All in all, guys, it's not, well, it was $7. I went back a couple days later and it was $5, so it might be like $2 or $3 now, if you can get it. All in all, not bad. Nothing groundbreaking. It's not gonna, but for $7, it's actually not a bad fragrance for $7. Wouldn't have been a bad fragrance at the $30, to tell you the truth. So I really like this bottle. Yeah, get that. sweet tonka, vanilla, cedar, and leather. Leather's coming in stronger and stronger as I'm talking. Yeah, I mean, performance on it wasn't the greatest. You know, it wasn't. It was. They say it's an ode to Toilette. I'd say its performance is more close to an ode to Cologne. Got about 4 hours out of it. It's one of those ones that goes through the top and the mid pretty quick. Like I said, within the first 20 minutes, a half hour. The top pretty much goes away in about 5-10 minutes. Then the mid comes in for 10 or 15 minutes. And then the bass starts coming in. Which isn't bad. The bass is very nice. I shouldn't say the mid goes away because the mid kind of has the tonka in it. Or vanilla. And it stays there for most of the rest of the life of the fragrance with the cedar and leather. A little bit of musk too. Not a bad scent. All those notes sound like heavy hitters. I know, tonka and pepper and cedar and leather and musk. It sounds like it's going to be a real thick, heavy scent. But it's lacking. You look at them notes and you're thinking it's going to be a nice, heavy scent. But it's really lacking that, I don't know how else to describe it, that thickness, that just in your face. It's a relatively light scent, believe it or not. And that goes with its performance, I guess. Like I said, I get about 4 hours out of it. So more on the Ode to Cologne than the Ode to Toilette. On the low end of the Ode to Toilette, high end of Ode to Cologne. Get about 4 hours out of it. Projection, not a beast by any stretch of the word. You do project. I got about 45 minutes of it where I still kind of smell it on myself. Like when I move my hand or something, I go to get something, I could get a whiff of it. Got about 45 minutes. Never projected much more than an arm's length at most. And that's the first 15 minutes or so with that sweet citrus, sweet orange, and maybe even a little bergamot. I don't know. Projected about an arm's length, like I said, for about 15 minutes. Then that 10-15 minutes it goes away and the mid comes in. Projection gets pretty much about a foot away. So somebody has to get in relatively close to smell you. Now, they will like you when they get in close. This is not a bad smell at all. Like I said, it's a sweet, little spicy, leathery, smooth fragrance is what it is. I can't... It maybe fall in line with more of a date night fragrance where... Because it is going to attract... Once somebody smells it, they're going to like it. I'd say anyway. I mean, I can't guarantee everybody will, but it's just very... It's not offensive, but not in that generic way. It's not loaded with citrus and ginger and ambroxan. It's more... And again, this doesn't smell like it at all. Not trying to say that, but if I'd have to compare it to something like that, something like a Dolce & Gabbana The One, a very pleasant scent, very crowd-pleasing, but not generically crowd-pleasing, if that makes sense. Just a very nice scent. I could definitely see this one, some rose in there too, now that I'm smelling it. Yeah, there's definitely a little rose in there too. Anyway, I'd recommend trying it. Like I said, guys, you can pick it up on the cheap now. Twisted Soul. So get about 4 hours out of it. The projection, like I said, 45 minutes or so is all it projects. And then even then, it's not beast mode, but it'd be good for situations where date nights and The Office. It would be good for The Office, and because you're not going to choke anybody out. Yeah. Said I still don't think it's a clone of anything. It smells similar to a few things, but it's not a clone. I don't think. I could be wrong. Just a nice scent, a nice. Well, I said that rose is coming out, so there's some rose in there. Spicy, floral, sweet leather. Can't really describe it any more than that, guys. Anyway, I'm just glad to be back home. Pop out a couple videos a week or two until I either run out of stuff or I get tired of doing them. Probably won't happen anytime soon for either one of them. I like doing this stuff. So just tell me what you think, guys. If you know anything about this stuff, I really don't. I this is one of the first ones I actually did a lot of, like, not research. I'm not a researcher, but I really tried to find stuff on it. I just couldn't. So that's what I get: rosy, leathery, tonka-y, citrusy, peppery. Just a floral, sweet floral, spicy leather. It is smooth, I'll give it that, though not thick, like I said, not heavy. You think it would be with them heavy hitter notes, but it's a soft, smooth fragrance. Very nice one. I'm probably gonna rock that quite a bit. I think I really do like that, and I'm not gonna have to worry about offending too many people because it's not a in-your-face scent. So yeah, guys, give it a try if you find it like I did for $5, $6, $7, even cheaper. That was Canadian, so I imagine in the States you'd probably pick it up for like $3. No. Yeah. I used a really good aftershave tonight too. Maybe I'll come back with a video on that. I loved it. You can tell I messed up with my beard, so to restart. We used a really good aftershave though. Let me come back with that. Maybe we should do a few aftershaves too. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other.